Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to give you some perspectives on how to shop thinking in terms of the earth, in terms of renewing, recycling, reusing, getting your money's worth. I'll be looking at two places, an eating venue and a regular shop. And just keep in mind, if you see your product, let's say you're a manufacturer and you see your product listed or talked about, I do like your product. These are just suggestions. Either way, I am so passionate about environmental protection, especially about reducing food waste and about finding products that maybe are somehow compostable. I'm looking for affiliations, by the way. If you have a product, let's say lipstick or something, that where the tube can be composted afterward, let me know. I love this topic. I work with food. I produce a lot of waste and it really annoys me. I want to do something about it. And my husband and I are in a really small condo and we can do vermicomposting. If we can do it, you can do it. Now comment below please throughout this video when you have some awesome suggestions, critiques, whatever's. Just do something about it in the future, please. Gusto ng sepan. Thank you, dankeschön, gracias. Haremos algo para el medio ambiente. ¿Qué hacen ustedes para protegerlo? Was macht ihr, um die Umwelt zu schützen? És mit csináltok, hogy a földre vigyázzatok? May not be perfect in my languages, but I want to make sure that the rest of the world is celebrating with us and doing something about it. Thank you. We'll see you soon. I say kudos to this type of packaging. This is the grain-free granola bars from Autumn's Gold. You can tell from this brown packaging that it is post-consumer recycled. It's amazing. And by post-consumer recycled, I mean it's been in the recycling market. It's not like pre-consumer, which is basically factory scraps. I gotta admit, this is really difficult to open. I have bought this before. It's delicious, by the way. It's just, I'll give it this. The seal doesn't get broken easily like a lot of packaging does. But wow, it's just, I think it's fantastic that they package it in something that's not slick. Way to go, guys. Now here's a tough situation. Here's this great thing from Crunchmaster, which I really love. Crunchmaster. It says this box is made from 100% recycled paperboard. I don't know if that is post-consumer or pre-consumer. Post-consumer means it's supporting the recycling market, which is even better than pre-consumer. Although pre-consumer is awesome because it means they didn't waste factory scraps. Now, despite that good tip with the environment, with this triangle thing here, the chasing arrows, I do know that there are two bags in here and they are not marked carefully as to what they are. So if you are wanting to donate leftovers, let's say you didn't open both bags, you cannot give it to a shelter, at least not in Minnesota. You can't give it to a food shelf, that is, because in Minnesota, according to the food donating rules, it has to say what it is. I think all it says is that it's multigrain, but it doesn't say that it's crackers. So Crunchmaster, I hope you will change your ways with the way you do the food packaging and the description, because then there's less food wasted. It's an awesome cracker though. Now here's some tomato sauce, which is a perfect example of a product I would buy even for the container that I could use afterwards. These glass jars are perfect containers for taking to a co-op afterwards. I'm not sure about these plastic necks. They don't look like they'd be recyclable, which really makes me sad. But can maybe comment below and tell me if you can think of something else you would create with these plastic tops. Maybe there's some other way to keep them bound together other than this kind of plastic. But hey, at least you get a nice jar out of it, right? Now, if you are going to get something like Ferrero Rocher that comes with gorgeous packaging, but tons of packaging, at least do something with it after you have received it. I suppose I could come with a bunch of uses for this beautiful plastic box. Nice and sturdy, durable. Think of something, you guys, and comment below. Alright, this kind of packaging is really hard for me to be open-minded about. This Tetra packaging, I think it's called, like for this organic unsweetened almond milk. It doesn't matter what the product is. This is the kind that you open and it's got like 6 layers of packaging, so it's really an environmental nightmare. So Kirkland, let's see if you can do better with that. Although it's, tasty almond beverage, just keep in mind you're voting with your dollar. So, oh, this is what the Tetra Pak looks like. Yeah. So just keep it in mind when you're buying it. Are you reusing it for something else, or do you just under the assumption that it's going to be recycled? I mean, that's really hard to recycle. The more types of or layers of material there are, the harder it is to recycle it. I mean, they say it is, but I don't know that I believe it. Now, I'd love to pose a challenge to Pure Organic. These fruit bars. Now, they really speak to parents. They're mentioning how it's organic and delicious and everything, which is lovely. It's just that it's also clearly not recycled, what do you call it, post-consumer recycled packaging. This is slick, unlike the granola bars I showed you previously. But hey, at least it's not got pesticides in it. It's a start, right? And I'm really excited to see that Costco has this section on compostable eating ware. We actually used these for my husband's birthday. It says non-toxic, compostable bowls. There are a bleep load of them. This is called Repurpose. And it's nice and sturdy. It's not the prettiest looking, but you know, it's you put pretty food into it is the way I look at it. But really cool, and it is microwave safe. We tested that out. Made with plants. That's pretty cool. Wouldn't it be great if it looked like something prettier like this? I've noticed even wrapping paper that's made from recycled paper tends to look kind of scary. But hey, one thing at a time, right? Woohoo! This is awesome. And then when you're done using it, you just put it into a bio bag, the type that biodegrades. Look at this fantastic, non-toxic and compostable, BPI compostable. I have to check into what that means exactly. Thanks. Now here's something I would love to see on Earth Day, to have rechargeable batteries, not single-use batteries. Well, not single-use, but use once and chuck it. Yes, you can recycle batteries, but there's something to be said for rechargeable. Think of how many batteries you would save from the landfill, and overall how much money. So these are not these are not rechargeable. Usually I think they have like a green symbol on the body of the battery, but hey, it's a start. At least we can recycle it. You tape the ends of it, I think, so that it doesn't leak out. That's how you do it.